welcome back to our channel.
We are so sorry. I didn't change my stinking.
Your Easter?
My.
Oh, your calendar.
It's April the 7th today.
Can you believe it?
Oh my gosh, you guys, we're so sorry.
I feel like this year is already flying by.
Oh,
Remember last year?
it didn't fly by.
We were like all dying right now.
I know. I was home. There was no school. I was supposed to do stuff for school, but I didn't know what to do for school.
It was a wild time to think about.
It was really, really odd.
Like April lasted like 12 years.
Yeah, it was weird. It was so weird.
We all didn't know what to do with ourselves.
We didn't know what to do. It was so, and yet it was so nice.
It was so great.
It really was. And you were pregnant?
Oh.
That was okay though.
Was it?
Somebody said, did you notice this, Kev? Somebody said in their comments
That they thought I was pregnant.
They thought she's not pregnant.
I wrote back, I said, LOL. I'm not pregnant.
No. That's something that will be.
Because we said like,
there's other
things going on.
Yeah, but she's not. That's something that will be thought
If I
about.
was pregnant, because we said it's a good thing. If I was pregnant, that would not be a good thing. That would be
she's
the
gonna
most horrifying thing I could ever.
She has to think long and hard about that, guys, because she may have the preeclampsia. So that's something that she will have to be thought about a lot before she does that again.
Or like I need to be hypnotized to forget my experience.
Yes, we're gonna have to go through some sort of I don't know, cleansing process. Okay.
If any of you have any ideas, meditation I don't think is gonna work for me.
No, but I think
I need like anything.
Not hypnosis. What is it? You need to have something erased from your memory.
Well, yeah, but isn't there like they can like hypnotize you to forget?
Yes, but you don't want to forget the little link.
I'd like to forget that whole week.
All right, there you go.
There you have it. It was not ideal.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I wouldn't want to forget Lincoln, obviously.
No, yeah. But anyway, so today's April the 7th. We want you to know it snowed a lot yesterday here, and it was cold. It was really cold.
It was freezing.
And today it's beautiful outside.
It's amazing.
It is lovely. This is spring in Utah. Probably typical of spring in a lot of places. Spring on it's snow on the daffodils, that kind of a thing.
My tulips are coming up and they're like this color.
Oh.
They're purple.
Oh, that's so nice. And you guys,
we kind of matched today.
We didn't even call each other. That's so good. You guys, the other thing is we did go to California, if you watched any of our Instagram stories, and we kept thinking we were going to film something, but we never sat down long enough to film anything.
You guys, what I learned from this trip is that it's really hard to travel with a baby.
It is very difficult. It is.
It's not a vacation.
Yeah, no. It's just getting away.
How long does that last?
Well,
basically forever?
No. I would say once he hits about 4.
Oh.
Or maybe once he's potty trained, let's say. You know what I mean? But
I would just think like when they could start swimming. Like playing in the pool.
Well, I mean, you're talking 3 or 4, right? You know what I mean? Until you feel comfortable.
Well, yeah. I mean,
until they can play by themselves, kind of, right?
It's a lot.
Yeah, because he couldn't ever go and do anything by himself, right?
Well, no, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, constant attention.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's a while, right? So anyway, but on the other hand...
Steven didn't come, so Debbie was Steven.
I was Steven.
And neither of us had a vacation on our vacation.
But on the other hand...
we would rather be doing it on the beach than in Utah.
Yeah, it was fun to get away.
It was.
It was fun to see the ocean again. Lovely weather. We were in La Jolla, California, and we stayed at this place called The Shores. We've stayed there for 100 years.
100 years.
And when Kef was little, we stayed there. And it's right on the beach. It's a perfect location. And it's just fun. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know. Anyway, it's just a great spot. And we didn't, no rain. It was just the last day or two. It was very cool in the morning, which is typical. But then it would burn off. The fog would burn off, and it was lovely, sunny. Okay, we had a couple of kind of funny experiences. I was determined to get Kefren a massage, which ended up being not the best massage in the world because they haven't really opened up.
This is a good story.
Okay. It's not really, you can't just call anywhere and get like a haircut.
Right.
Or a massage or
They're very much still closed.
Yeah. And so we worried about that a little bit because everything really here is open, you guys.
Yeah. Our mask mandate's coming off next week.
Yeah. Now at school, I still have to wear a mask. And like if I go to the grocery store, I have to wear a mask. Right. Okay. So I'm determined that I'm going to get a careful massage. And so one place I call and their mailbox is full. I can tell that they're not taking any places. So then the next place I call, I can see is going to be a long ways away. And that's difficult with Lincoln. we've only got Dave. My cousin went as well. Yeah. Okay. And my cousin, okay. Anyway. So I want to get Kefren and my cousin and myself a massage, okay? So that means 2 are going to have to go. I'm going to have to watch the baby, and then Kefren will be done, and then she will have the baby, right? So I get this place,
so Debbie calls.
I call, and she answers.
Yeah.
And it's obviously a foreign person.
Yeah.
And an Asian person. And so that's great. And she said, yes, she could take 2 people and then she could take 1 person. And so I said, okay, we can do this.
She signed us up without even asking.
I signed up. I'm like, this is great. And then Kefren,
I said, Mom, did you even like Google it?
No. I didn't Google it.
Did you look up any reviews?
The people at the front desk gave me the number.
They recommended them. So I looked them up, and they have anywhere ranging from 1 star to 5 stars.
Yeah.
Mostly the 1 star said it was the worst massage they've ever had in their entire life.
I'm dying.
And so
but then another lady
said it was the best massage she's ever had in her entire life. Okay. So I was like, okay, this looks interesting.
And it was 6 minutes from our hotel.
6 minutes from the hotel.
That's a big deal.
And I was like, you know what? I'm desperate.
Yeah.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. It looked like maybe a little sketchy.
Yeah, a little.
So, it has the address. We go, and Debbie stays behind.
Because I got Lincoln.
Log.
Yeah.
And I'm like pacing up and down the street.
And you have to know that my cousin...
She's very high end, shall we say.
Yeah, and she's very concerned about credit cards and who she gives her credit card to. We're not that concerned.
Yeah.
Because we know
I can just cancel it.
We can just cancel the credit card. No big deal. Okay.
So,
Dave was worried about us being sold off into slavery.
So we look up and down the street. Dave's waiting to make sure we get in okay. And I just can't find it anywhere. And there was like a nail salon. So I go in the nail salon and I'm like, do you know where the massage place is? And the lady's like, oh, I'll take you. So we like go through this back alley.
Okay, so you go between 2 buildings.
And then you go around. And then there's like this neon sign that's like 2 stories up that says massage. And it's blinking. I honestly can't believe Donna went in.
I know.
We must have all been desperate.
So
we go in. Oh, we walk up these like creepy stairs.
Now come on.
Mom, it was creepy.
Okay.
And we walk in. I'm ready for it. I'm excited.
Yep.
And we're greeted. And I go back into this room.
They take her into a room.
Donna goes to the bathroom. So she's like, okay, you can get undressed and lay on the table. So I'm like, okay, sounds good. So I get undressed. I'm completely naked, everyone.
Why do our stories always involve us?
I don't know. And I'm like, I should wrap this towel around myself. And all of a sudden the door flings open and in comes Donna, our cousin. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Hi, Donna. Okay. And so then it's apparent that we're going to be sharing the room together.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that.
We had no idea.
So now Donna has seen me butt naked. I've seen her butt naked. We shared that moment together.
It was a moment.
It's a moment that I'll cherish forever.
Yeah.
And so here we are.
Did you laugh then? Did you laugh at the end?
I think we started laughing.
Okay.
And if I had let myself, I would have laughed so hard that I would have not been able to stop for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, like it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Like they didn't have sheets for us or anything. They just had like a tiny little towel.
Yeah, it wasn't
big enough to like fully wrap around myself.
Yeah. It was tiny. I know, Kim, you're right. Okay.
So then I'm like getting the massage. She full on straddles me.
They sat right on top of you. Yeah. At first, you guys, I thought there was someone to my side. I thought she was on top of me, and I thought there was another person. No, it was her knee. And I didn't realize it initially.
Mind you, I had just gotten sunburned.
Oh, she was badly sunburned.
And so I was like really nervous. The tops of my knees were really bad, and then my back of my shoulders. And she got a towel.
Up here. Yeah.
And she cranked it into me.
Yeah.
Like 30 times.
Yeah.
And I was ready to scream and jump out. But other than that, it was an okay massage.
Yeah.
It wasn't my best.
No?
It probably was my worst. But it wasn't terrible. Like, I mean, it was...
Okay. Yeah.
Am I complaining? No.
It was okay.
It was okay. I explained it to Debbie, like, well, you know when you get a pedicure, and it's just not that great of a pedicure. That's what I felt like the massage was.
Okay.
Debbie had a different experience.
Okay,
I feel like I can hear Lincoln.
I feel like I could hear him too. Okay, so I go in then after, and I have no chance to be able to speak to them because they're leaving and I'm walking in, and I get into the room. And of course, I'm by myself, so there's not an issue there's not an issue that someone else will be in the room with me. And I was really tight because I've been holding Lincoln, I've been taking care of Lincoln, and so I was really, really, really tight. And I had done something to my side and my hip. I don't know, was he still asleep?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, I had done something.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know why. I don't need to.
Debbie doesn't complain about anything, you guys. I need to know more about this because I complain about everything.
I didn't want to complain, but I'd done something right on this side and on my hip. And I don't know, but boy, she cranked on. I don't know, she could feel it on this hip. And when I came out, she said, "Do you want deep, light, or soft?" I said, "Deep." And let me tell you, at one point with her, I thought she had a steel rod on my back when she was pushing into me. It was her arm. And honestly, I felt like a new woman when I came out of
Debbie said it's the best massage she's ever had.
Meaning that she got all of the knots out of my body. I mean, it wasn't, okay, this is it. This is the other thing.
Okay, here we go.
It wasn't a spa-like massage.
No.
It was like they were playing this weird music,
it was like Asian pop, I would say.
Asian pop, exactly. So
not relaxing.
It was not relaxing in the least. It was bright in the room. It wasn't.
Oh, it was very bright in the room, which was also disturbing if you're naked with someone else that you don't want to be naked
right.
with.
If you could have been darker.
If it was darker, maybe you'd be okay with that.
Yeah. So it was like, I mean, it wasn't at all this kind of a spa. It wasn't like that at all. No. If you were going for transcendental, it wasn't like that. But anyway, she got all of in fact, the next day I was sore. I was sore from what she had done to me. But she got all those little knots and stuff out of me, okay? But when she was straddling the back of me, oh my gosh, I was like, oh my gosh, the woman is sitting on top of me. But it was that was a funny experience. It really was. And
it was definitely one that I'll never forget.
And I think it was good for our cousin.
I think
she was like, okay.
I think she had a blast with us.
Yeah, I think it was kind of.
We went to some great restaurants. Wow.
We went to a French restaurant in the Kensington district.
Yeah.
Called the Blue Bohème.
It was really good.
It was very good. And then we went to the old Mexican cafe.
The Old Town Mexican Cafe. Phenomenal.
It was really good. They were fast. They were
Like, I told Steven next time we're in Huntington Beach, we're driving down to get.
Oh, okay.
Because it was that good.
And it was a fun place to walk around, too.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. And then we also went to, the fish market.
The fish market.
And the fish was excellent. The fish was very, very good.
You know, I got chicken strips.
Yeah.
And they were definitely
a little fishy. Because they
obviously
fried
it in the fish fry, which is fine, but I'm just saying...
It was a little fishy.
I don't like fish.
Yeah. Now, for those of us who like fish, and Dave, who is a connoisseur, he got... What did he get? I can't think of it right now. He knows his
jambalaya.
Fish. No, he knows his fish, you guys, and he loved it. We got crab cakes that were excellent.
Donna said her halibut was the best she's ever had in her life.
That's right. And I got salmon. It was very good fish. So anyway, we got that. We went to there. It wasn't top of the market. It was the fish market.
It was the fish market. Top of the market's closed.
The top of the market was closed. A lot of restaurants.
I feel like we have so much to talk about. This is going to be like an hour and a half.
Oh, I don't think. No. Anyway.
I have a zillion things I could say.
Okay. So anyway, you guys, it was just fun to get away. It was fun to look at other things.
I felt bad. I feel like Debbie didn't have a vacation.
No. She shouldn't.
I'm giving her a massage. Not personally. I'm going to buy you a massage.
No. It's okay. Anyway.
A good massage.
But anyway, you guys, it's just fun. It was fun. Lincoln did good on the flights.
Lincoln did good on... You guys, it was so sad. The person... 2 people behind us, it was probably like 3...
He was, yeah. He was talking. Yeah, he's pretty talking.
And as we were landing, he kept screaming, "My ear!" And it was the saddest thing. Like, I literally could have started crying.
I know. He was just...
And you could tell his parents were so upset that he was upset.
Yeah, it was so sad.
Oh, it was awful.
Anyway, so, but
it was Lincoln's first flight.
Yeah, and he did great.
He did.
Yeah. So we were happy about that. And Lincoln is really a pretty good traveler. I would say overall, honestly, through the airports and all of that. And the people were good to us in the airports, I felt. Didn't you think?
So good. The first lady was amazing.
Yeah. I mean, she just...
There was supposed to be someone that sat next to me.
And she gave her the whole row.
And she gave me the whole row.
Yeah,
she moved the lady.
Yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah, so and then we sat together on the
Right now is a good time to fly with a baby because you automatically get the extra seat next to you. Because you don't pay for the baby, right?
Right. And so she's able to bring her car seat.
So I was able to bring my car seat in, which was really nice.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah. So anyway, so that was a good thing. So that's where we were. We're sorry we didn't get a Flosstube. We tried to do a few Instagram.
But we need to discuss our previous Flosstube.
Oh, okay.
You guys went bananas for it.
Oh, yeah, because of that. It was cross stitch and crime.
Murder among the Mormons.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, and also I have to tell you, I'm never going to be able to have a conversation with somebody because I've watched these guys analyze people and what they say, their body language.
So do they even talk about, so you are now analyzing everyone's body language?
Yeah, so now when I don't ever want to fold my arms or front of anybody anymore. I always stand with my hands to my side.
Because it must mean something.
Yes, because,
we're on the defense.
Yeah, you're on the defense. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it's made me like think about everything. And it's funny because, anyway, it's just kind of funny. But
we know some of you don't like crime.
Yes, and
none of us like crime.
No, none of us like crime.
But we find it very interesting.
It is fascinating. And it's just, I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy what people think and do and are able to get away with. It's just, oh my gosh.
Now, Mom, did you know Ted Bundy's killer here? The girl, Debbie Kent?
I didn't know
You didn't know her personally.
No, she was...
But she lived by you.
Yeah, she lived in Bountiful. She went to Viewmont.
Right.
Yeah, and so but I didn't know her personally.
Speaking of criminals.
Yes, Ted Bundy. Yes, she went... Debbie Kent went to your high school.
Right.
I went to Bountiful High School.
It's crazy because she was taken in my high school's parking lot, which is so freaky to think about.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy to think about. And they've never found her.
I know.
And I want to just kill him for not saying where she was.
Well, he's already dead.
I know, but what a jerk for not telling me.
Well, he killed so many he doesn't remember.
He probably doesn't. I mean, is that sad? That's so terrible. So I feel for her family. They give out a scholarship every year.
They do at Beaumont.
In her name, and it's very sad. It's so
terrible.
sad. So anyway, speaking of crime, I shouldn't have said this. The new Susan, the new cold.
What's her name? Powell.
Susan Powell is starting tonight on our KSL. She was a young woman whose husband killed her. I mean, we don't know.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did. But it's a cold case podcast. This is the second year now that they're.
Everybody loves it.
It's evidently it's very interesting, and so this reporter continues to try and find facts and
wow,
and so that started again today.
That's cool.
So anyway, so that was another. We'll have to tell you more about that one. Susan Powell. She had 2 little boys, and
they're all dead now.
Now, and even the husband, he blew up the house in the end that he was in with the 2 little boys. A social worker had dropped them off, and then he locked the door and blew up the house in Washington State.
Can you even? He'd gotten away with his freaking killing his wife.
Yeah, and then anyway,
obviously has issues.
Obviously, lots of issues. So anyway, so that's another one that is so weird. But anyway, and they're still trying to find Susan Powell, and her mom and dad are still alive. So anyway, that's another one. But anyway, were you going to say something else about that?
No. Just we're glad that you enjoyed it.
Yeah. And it's just an interesting, weird circumstance around.
Yeah, because we were so connected with it.
Yeah, and we were so connected with it. I was so connected with it in the day. So anyway, I wanted to talk about a couple of books. Should we?
Yes, I feel like I just hear things, you know?
Yeah. I didn't hear him now, but I thought I did. Okay. This is kind of after the fact, but I wanted to talk to you about 2 books. I don't think I've spoken to you about this one. This is called Rashenka's Eggs. And if any of you are familiar with Pysanky, and I don't know if I'm saying that right, Pysanky, that is the beautiful, beautiful egg work that is done in Russia and the Ukraine, and even in all in Eastern Europe. They make these beautiful, beautiful eggs. And this is the dear, sweet story.
We have one right there.
Do I have one up here? I thought I took all of them. Oh, this is different.
It looks like it.
It looks like it. Yeah, this is from Eastern Europe, but it is not Pysanky. They have put it on and then etched it away. Yeah. I had my other ones at school. I don't have them here. But anyway, she is this beautiful babushka.
We love a good babushka.
She makes her eggs and she takes them to the Spring Festival every year. You can see the pictures of them there. And she usually wins the prize. And then one year, a goose comes down. It's been injured by like a guy, what do we call him?
Hunter.
A hunter. And so she brings the goose in and takes care of the goose, and she knows the goose has to leave, and she feels so sad. She leaves for the festival, and she feels so bad. And when, of course, she sees the goose on her way to Moscow, and she sees the geese in the air. They've gone on their way. But then when she returns from the festival, in the middle of the night, she wakes up and she hears this noise. There's this wonderful egg and a baby. Has left a baby for her. Is that sweet? You guys, it's a darling book. It's Patricia Polacco. You can't go wrong with her. She has beautiful stories, and this is a lovely story. I have a whole bunch of eggs that I have collected from when we've gone to the Czech Republic and to Russia, and my mother-in-law had a bunch of them. And so anyway, Rashenka's Eggs is a great story. And it doesn't have to be really told at Easter. It's kind of a springtime story.
Yeah.
And then the other one is, we love Jan Brett. You know, Kath. She does all of the mitten. I've talked to you guys about the mitten. She does all of the Christmas stories. This is a beautiful story about a little bunny that protects an egg, that he doesn't want it to get hurt. And the Easter Bunny rewards him for that. But the deal is that her drawings are to die for. Okay,
they're amazing.
They are just amazing, and it is a beautiful story. It is very Easter oriented. Look at that.
That's amazing.
Anyway, that's another good one, and it's called Jan Brett, the Easter Egg. So if you're interested for next year, even those are 2 good ones. And then I showed you.
What is this?
Oh, these are what the kids wrote me. for being the librarian, you know, when she thanked me for being
No
the librarian.
way.
Yeah, this is, thanks for showing us the journey of a lifetime. It starts with the turning of a page. And then all the kids wrote me.
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, and so she did this. Plus
Debbie showed up on like National Appreciate Your Librarian Day. What was it?
Yeah, it was National, like, you know, Appreciate
Oh
Your
my
Librarian.
god!
Yeah, so they did all of that. They gave me a...
She is so kind, and she reads this book. Also, she is amazing.
Anyway, I mean, it's crazy, right? It's just all of these things, you know. So anyway.
You make me happy.
Mrs.
And me.
Mrs. Bernheisel, I love your personality. You are so nice and always in a good mood. So anyway.
She is always in a good mood.
So there you go.
She can help me find books.
So they had a big sign above my desk. I'll take it down tomorrow, but it was really sweet of them. I have to do it.
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
So you guys, I have to do it for the cooks.
Oh, you do?
The lunch ladies. And so
Mrs. Bernheisel, I love your personality. You are so nice and always in a good mood. She lets us check it. Oh, this is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Oh.
She is so nice. I love her. Oh.
Anyway.
Okay, these are adorable.
Okay, so anyway, so there you go. That was this week. It was, I forgot, I was even in the planning meeting and I forgot that this was the week that they did it. But anyway, okay, there's that. Kathy, did you have something else you wanted to say? Did you have a tip you wanted to give anybody or no? Are we good with that?
I do.
Oh, okay. Talk to us.
Beauty tip of the day, everybody.
Okay, I'm so excited.
Okay, here's the details. Sephora is having a sale.
Ooh.
And this is exciting for me. Do you want to know why?
Tell me why, because
I'm a Rouge member now.
Mm.
I've never been a Rouge member. It means I spent way too much money on makeup in 2020, okay? And so for me, it starts on the 9th. But for regular humans, if you sign up it's free on Sephora's website, it's the 15th for normal people who've never shopped at Sephora. Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So if you're a VIB, it starts the 13th. If you're just a regular human, it's 10% off on the 15th. And this is the time when I stock up on all of my expensive things.
Okay.
But, you know, ever since I've had Lincoln, things have had to be a little faster with putting on makeup.
Yes.
So, to speed up, I have started loving these.
Okay.
They're by Laura Mercier, and they are eyeshadow sticks.
Oh.
And so they just pop up like this.
Oh.
And you can even just use your, you can just color it on, you know?
Yeah.
And then I just sometimes use my finger and blend it so it doesn't look as harsh.
Yeah.
But they're amazing. They're sparkly. They're shimmery, not sparkly.
Yeah, yeah.
But they're gorgeous.
I love that.
Really pretty.
Oh, Kat, this is good to know.
Isn't that pretty?
Oh, yes, I like it a lot.
I'll show you the colors.
Okay. Oh, I like this.
They I think they sold out pretty fast because I got them in the last.
Okay.
I put that on my lower lid. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to say they're normally they're kind of pricey, but there's a lot of product in them.
They would last you a long time.
So here, I shall show you what they look like. They're going to last me forever. You know what I'm saying?
Seriously, they would last.
Those are the two colors. The top color, the lighter color, is called, I don't know, I can't read. Moonlight. It looks like moonlight. And this one is called khaki.
Okay.
So I love them.
I might get that.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And then I have two others. I'll bring them next week.
Okay.
They're by Charlotte Tilbury, and they're in a little pot.
Okay.
But same thing. You just dip your finger in and spread it across your eye.
Okay. I like that.
So I love them.
I might get the moonlight.
I'm gonna get some perfume this go around.
Oh, poor Kathy.
You guys.
She still is having COVID backlash of smell and taste.
It's the craziest thing, you guys. I can explain it, but it's such a weird feeling.
Yeah.
So we had COVID at the beginning of January.
Like January the 13th.
And I still can barely smell Lincoln's poopy diapers. I literally have to put my face in them. But also like things that normally smell good just smell like garbage.
All of, like, I put on some Burberry.
Sewage
Perfume.
is the only way to describe it.
Yeah.
All of my favorite perfumes stink so bad to me.
Ugh.
Like, it's the saddest thing. I put in a Scentsy yesterday.
Oh.
Reeks.
Oh. Oh.
Everything, and when I brush my teeth, you guys, the mint,
Yeah.
it smells and tastes literally like sewage, and it makes me have to gag.
Keith at our dental office said that a lot of the people who had COVID can't use mint anymore.
It's the weirdest
Isn't that
thing.
weird? Yeah. He said, I meant to tell you that.
It's so upsetting because I love my perfume. Like, I have lots of perfumes. I'm
Yeah.
a perfume crazy person. I collect
Yeah.
perfumes.
Okay.
And only one of them still smells good to me.
Is that right? But one does.
Gucci Bloom.
It still smells okay.
It smells great.
That's so
I don't know if it's like the flowery scent of it, but my favorite candles, you guys, if you don't have them, you need to get one. It's Capri Blues Volcano.
Yeah.
Like, literally the best smell on the planet.
It is a wonderful.
There's nothing that smells better.
Yeah.
I can't even stand the smell of it anymore.
Oh. It's so sad.
So if any of you have tips,
People have
let me
said that they've gone back and taken the essential oils and they smell them every morning. Certain ones. And you smell it every morning. And it helps to bring back your I don't know.
maybe I need to.
I don't know.
But, you know, when I had COVID, that's how I realized I had it, was because I literally couldn't smell anything. I literally stuck my nose in bleach and I couldn't smell it.
Yeah. And I lost it. I lost smell and taste, but then it came right back.
It's crazy.
That's weird. Yeah. It is.
These are the things that I know.
It is. I don't know. That is so weird. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's terrible.
Okay. All right. So,
And what else do we have to say?
okay, we got to talk about
Cross stitch.
You know, because this is a channel.
Oh, there were 2 people that had questions.
Oh, okay. You
and
find
now
those.
I need to figure out who they were.
Okay. I did cross stitch. I mean, I didn't do much, but I did do this. Did I oh no, it's still in there. You guys, I worked on little
This
stitch
is one
girl.
they had a question on.
Oh, what the fabric was.
Is, and you don't really know.
It really is a white cloth stern.
But it feels different than Clostern, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It is
It's an Ada. But doesn't Ada mean the count?
Ada means
Or is the type
it's a
of
type
fabric?
of fabric.
It feels like an Ada.
It does.
don't you
It
think?
feels more like an Ada, and it's a 10 count.
No, I thought it was 8.
Oh, was this an 8? I've got it on that other piece. I've got to look for it.
I swear you said it was an 8.
Okay, I will look for it. You guys, I think this is turning out so cute. This is her little stitch girl. It's her, you crack me up. It's her egg. I'll come over here and show you. And I did work on this on our trip. And I started in, let me see if I have the other piece in here. I do not. Okay, it's the You Crack Me Up. Okay, little stitch girl, Jordan Nicole. And this is, I started in on the purple. I got all the yellow done, and I've started in on the purple. I love the colors. It just screams spring to me. And I love the gingham. I think it's so cute.
Mom, will you hand me my computer so I can look it up on that?
Yes. Okay. So here's this. So I did work on that, and then you guys, I felt so bad. I got so behind on the Made to Create set.
Shame on you.
I was shocked at how behind. So
Wow.
I didn't get it, but now I get it.
What is it saying?
She's spelling out the word create.
Oh.
And that first thing I didn't get it,
And
but
you're
now,
like, what the heck?
now I can see it's REA.
A-T-E.
So she still has to give us the C-E-A and the T and the E. So I got busy when I got home, and I got busy with I finished up well, I didn't finish it totally, but I got the scissors mainly done. And then 2 nights ago, I did the ball of yarn.
I can't believe he's still asleep.
I know, he must have been tired. Okay, I finished up the scissors. You can see the scissors right there. And then I finished up that ball of yarn. It has the knitting needles in it, and then it has the yarn coming out of it. So I have to put there's a little thing right here to make it an A. This is an E. There's an E. There's a little thing that goes across here, and then I've got little ends on here that I need to do to make that ball of yarn. And then this yarn goes over and over and over here. So I tried to get some more done on this because it's really cute. I love that ball of yarn. I thought that was so fun. So I worked on that. I've gotten that done since we got back. And then the other thing that I worked on was this. I wanted to get the Santa's Village. I wanted to get the what is it? What was it? The house, I think I stuck it back in. I wanted to work on the Kefren, what was it? It was I started a new one and I finished the Christmas tree farm. I finished it completely. Now, that means that I just finished the house completely. The house and the trees of the Christmas tree farm and all of the snow. Okay, so that's done. Then can you see I started the snow for the next one, which is the next house right here. And it is Candy Cane Cottage. That'll be my next one on that row. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I had everything finished on that house. Now I don't have the snowflakes done, but I'll go back. But I've got all the snow, I've got all this, the smoke coming out, blah, blah, blah. And then I've started with the snow to the next house right there. And then it's kind of cute. And I don't have some of the floss. I've run out of some of the floss. So I've got to get some of the greens for that. And I think it's so cute, the Candy Cane Cottage. So that will be 2 lines. And then I've just got the third line below it down here. So I've got the others done. It's really turning out fun. So those are the things that I worked on, okay, since I've gotten back.
I love that, Mom.
And I need to send away for some of that, some more of that floss. And then I was gonna send away, and I didn't because I wanted to send away for the floss to the new, is it Country Cry? It is Country Cottage Needleworks, the May. I need to send away for that. I haven't sent away for that, okay? So I'm gonna send away for that plus some floss, all right? Okay, so we're gonna do that. And then I wanted to show you really quickly. So I'm in charge of the lunch ladies. I've got to honor them at our school. And so I send away for these, the chalk couture stuff, because I thought it would be really funny to make them like it wouldn't be, they couldn't use it, but it would be not a chopping block, what's the thing that you put down? What's it called, Kev?
Chalkboard.
No, you chop things on it,
Cutting board.
Cutting board. These are funny. Baker's gonna bake. It's getting hot in here. Just eat it. Life is short, lick the bowl. Chop it like it's hot, okay? Those are funny. I thought that might be funny to put on a chopping board, okay? All right, but these are cute too. Like these cute little bowls you could use. That's kind of old. This is old too. I thought this was cute. Sweet on the inside, made from scratch. I love this one. Leftovers are for quitters.
I love that.
I think that's cute.
Good for us.
Yeah, it is. It's good for us. And then I liked this one. A balanced diet is a cookie in each hand. Make cake, not war. I thought that was cute. I got them just for them. Life is short, eat dessert first. And it's got the donuts.
Mom, you're so cute.
So anyway, these are the cutting boards, you guys. I think I showed them to you. But
that's cute.
I give them each one of these with the thing on them, one of these on them, with like ribbon. And then I'm going to get them a apron.
I love
Wouldn't that be cute? A really cute apron.
You really gone above and beyond.
So anyway, and then I'll make them a sign.
Obvi.
Okay, so that is that. The chalk couture things that they are coming out with are really, really cute. They're going to come out with some new ones here shortly for like a I think it's a maybe fall one in a couple of weeks. Okay, wow. And if you sign up to get the starter kit right now, don't quote me on this, but they're going to put in some. In addition to the whole kit, they'll put in some other transfers into it. Just anonymously. You're not sure.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. All right. Okay.
I'm gonna fall asleep.
Okay, this is all I've got. Do you have anything else you need to say?
So,
okay.
Jacqueline B asked Debbie's apple, "What is the pattern?"
Franciscan.
What?
Debbie's apple?
You know the big giant apple that you did.
Oh, that I did years and years ago. And I have no idea. I'll look for the pattern this week.
If anybody remembers Debbie's apple she shared last week.
Yeah, it was, I did it in the 80s. No. Yes, it would have been the 80s. No, it would have been the 80s. I have it probably downstairs in my storage. I'll look for it. Okay?
She thought it might be Little Stitch Girl. It was not.
It was definitely not.
She was still up in heaven.
Yes, she was. She was still up in heaven.
Okay, and then Yep, somebody asked. Christine Brooks asked, "What fabric are you using?" And you don't know.
I will double check on that.
Someone, Janet Gerber. She just commented like minutes ago, and she said, "I'm 5 months behind, but loved watching your Halloween tour in April."
Oh,
isn't that funny?
That's funny, yeah.
Okay, and then we have to choose. We have to not choose, but tell you a winner for what was it? Were we giving away that?
No. It was the one. You know, it was the sheep one. Remember, the cute sheep one with the It was the house. It was the cottage. It was the March cottage. In fact, I think it's right here, actually. Maybe.
Do you want another winner?
Yes. Drum roll, please.
Drum roll, please. It is Faith Slagel. How would you spell that? Slagell.
Slagell. Or Slaggle.
Try saying Bernheisel.
That's right. Yeah.
So.
Oh, that I read that comment. That's funny that she went by herself.
She said, "You two made my day. I went to Japan at the age 19 by myself to teach English, and sometimes I wonder why my parents let me." But that is when we grew up.
That's right.
You guys wanted to hear the India story.
Oh, that's right.
Well, we can tell you next week.
Okay, you don't want to tell. I think you should tell it right now.
Why? This has probably been a really long Flosstube.
Okay, all right. We'll tell it next week.
We'll keep you on your seats.
Yeah, we will tell you the India story.
It's a good story.
And it is kind of a long one, too. So
I mean, it's not crazy long, but...
Okay, all right, we'll tell you.
It's a good story about the guy who sat next to me on the flight there.
Yeah, okay.
Really creepy times.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Okay, we'll tell that story next week.
We love you guys. I can't believe Lincoln was asleep this whole time.
Faith, reach out to us.
And I'll even comment right here and while I have you.
And then give us your address and we'll send the March cottage. Okay?
Okay.
All right, sounds good.
We love you guys.
You guys, thank you for sticking with us. And we are so grateful that you're our friends and that you come back every week. We love your comments. You are so kind to comment for us.
Yes, we loved this last week's comments.
Honestly,
they were hilarious.
It was so great. And we will be here next week because we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And we hope you guys have a great week and get a lot of stitching in. Talk to you later. Bye.